Hello, I'm Mr. Johnson, and we are the teachers of Pod 06B here at Wilson Middle School. The purpose of our video here today is to tell you a little bit about ourselves and the content area that we teach. Mrs. LaFuria, Mrs. Spitznagel, Mr. Pariza, and myself have been teaching together in Pod 06B for the past 10 years. We would like to welcome Mrs. Barger to our team. She joins us from Deal Elementary School. I'm the learning support teacher here in Pod 06B, and at Wilson we have what's called an inclusion model, which means that I team teach with our content area teachers. I'm specifically going to be working with the students that have an individualized education plan to help them make academic progress based on their current academic ability levels. We have a lot of wonderful programs here at Wilson, like Accelerated Reader and iReady Math. All these programs should help the students make progress. My special help night will be every school day from 2:45 to 3:10. I'm now going to pass our video share to our social studies teacher.
Hello, I'm Mrs. LaFuria. I am the Pod 06B social studies teacher. We primarily focus on ancient history in 6th grade social studies, and we also touch on some more current history at different times in the year. I am going to show you my Schoology classroom setup. And my classroom is set up like a student desk and binder would be. So in every one Schoology classroom, there is a social studies textbook. The students can click on that link and open up their textbook to read it, and we do read this together in class. As you scroll down through the classroom, you can see that we have folders that are social studies resources, and then you'll see this red folder, Nifty Thrifty 50 words. These are words that we use that contain prefixes and suffixes and spelling changes, and they go along with the Reading Teacher's Words to Know list. This list helps the kids be better readers so that they comprehend social studies better. In class, we also take social studies notes together every day. When the social studies notes folder is opened, the kids can access their social studies notes, and they are submitted as part of their grade for class work. There is also a homework folder. Homework is given about once a week. It is given on Monday, and it will be due on Thursday. Tests and quizzes are given about weekly. Tests and quizzes are accessed from this folder. They will always be shown in the upcoming so that the kids know what to study, and they are allowed to take their tests and quizzes 3 times and correct. The grades are given in a 60% of their score for their social studies is going to be tests and quizzes. 10% of the kids' grade is going to be homework, and the remaining 30% is going to be the classwork that we do together. Every Thursday night at 2:45 is my special help, and the kids can follow the special help meeting link, and I will be there to help them. I'm going to now turn the meeting over to the math teacher.
Hi, I'm Mr. Pariza. I am 6B's math teacher. This year in math, we have a brand new math series called Ready Math. The students got 2 books this year. This is their math book, and the other one the students received is their workbook. Majority of our classwork is going to be completed out of these 2 books. Also with it, there's an online component with our math series called iReady. The students at the beginning of the year took a diagnostic test. It shows them where they are right now in math. Students then will complete lessons based on their individual skill set. Students can then see their growth throughout the year. This is our classwork, how we complete our classwork grades. Both the work out of the book and iReady is our classwork grade. Homework will be given every Monday and will be due Friday. It's usually about only 5 problems they have to complete. Tests will be weekly. I'm going to show you now on my Schoology page how you can find this. Okay, on my Schoology page, as you can see, I have folders set up. We have classwork assignments, tests and quizzes, and we have homework. All the students have to do is click on the folder just like this, for homework. And the students, the homework will come up. I put them bi-weekly. So homework 1 was the first week's homework. Homework 2, week 2. Homework 3 is week 3. If any student is missing any, they can go back and complete them for me. Okay? That is the same with tests and quizzes. They also are graded, just like Ms. LaFuria said. All grades are 60% of their grades are tests, 30% of their grades is classwork, and 10% of their grades is homework across middle school, all middle school classes. My special help is Tuesdays at 2:45. As Ms. LaFuria just showed, you just click the special help link and it goes right to my special help night. Now we're gonna send it to science.
Hello, my name is Lori Barger, and I am the 6B science teacher. My goal is to use and interpret science to explain the world to my students as if they were in the classroom with me. I am using Kids Discover as my book, and I share that with the students every day, and we take turns reading. And my extra help night is Wednesdays from 2:45 to 3:10 on to language arts.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Spitznagel. I am the language arts teacher. In this class, the kids get reading, writing, and grammar skills. We have 2 textbooks that were sent home when you picked up the Chromebooks. We will be using these both at different points throughout the year. Also in the bag when you picked up the Chromebooks, there were some packets that belong to my class. These we use on a daily basis. If for some reason your child misplaces those packets, you could always send me a message and I can make some available in the office for you to pick up. We do novels as well as a class here in O6B, and any novel that we are reading as a class, I will make a link available on my Schoology page for your child to read along with me online. However, if your child is like me and likes to have a book in hand, we encourage you to use the public library or even Amazon. The books are usually a very reasonable price, so they could have their own book and follow along at their own pace. The most important component of my class is Accelerated Reader, which is AR. Accelerated Reader is a program where kids are given a diagnostic test called the STAR test, and that determines their reading level. After that, students are picking books on their independent reading levels. So those books aren't too easy or too hard, and they are to independently read those books, log them on a book log, and then take a comprehension test when they are done. AR is worth 250 points of your child's reading grade, so it is imperative that they participate in this program. If they are choosing not to read AR books, that's going to make being successful in this class very difficult. The beauty of AR is that they are reading at their own independent level, and they get to pick books that are interesting to them. I'm not forcing them to read any certain genre, any certain kind of book. That is up to them. So usually kids really get into the program, and the best part for the kids is that there's prizes involved when they meet their goal, when they're the top readers in the pod, and so on. The best part for the kids, in my perspective, is that it increases their reading level. The more kids read on their independent level, the more their reading level will improve. Let me share my Schoology page with you. So like Mrs. LaFuria, my Schoology page is divided into folders that would be just like if they had a binder here in my class. This is the AR folder. And this is really important for parents too, because I know parents need to kind of wrap their minds around how AR works. This yellow folder right here says how to do AR. And in that folder, I have made videos that are step-by-step on how the kids complete the AR process. So if your child is struggling, or if you don't understand what we're talking about or what they're talking about, please take some time to watch these videos. Also, if your child does not have their own library at home to have books available to them, I have also supplied links where they can read books online, and there are videos showing them exactly how to do so. I also really encourage you, if your child does not have a public library card, please take them to the library and do that. It is a free resource that is very beneficial. Also in my Schoology page, you will see a literacy board that we complete daily together as a class for a classwork grade, and my Words to Know folder. Words to Know folder, that is a weekly word list that goes along with Mrs. LaFuria's Nifty Thrifty 50, and they have weekly tests on their words to know. If a student is ever behind in their work, I always put anything that is done in the past due work assignment folders. They are always welcome to go to the past due work assignment folder and complete any assignments that they have not yet done. I also want to show you, this is true for everyone's Schoology page, that on the right-hand side of the page are all of their upcoming assignments. So if you or they are wondering when something is due, you can access that information right there. And also, if they go to the Erie's Public School logo in the upper left-hand corner and click there, you as a parent and they can see any overdue assignments that they have not yet turned in. And I know our pod is always willing to take assignments as long as they get them done and try their best. We are willing to take their work. We want to thank you for trying to make this difficult school year as successful as possible for your child. We would like you to know that as a pod, we are going to do our best to maintain our high expectations that we would have if they were sitting here in front of us. But we also know, because we are all parents and most of us have kids that are doing online school as well, that technology can be different and difficult and sometimes just not cooperative. So please, if you're running into technology issues, send us a message. We are more than willing to work with you. It is really important that your child is on time every single day, that their camera is turned on so we can get to know them as best as we can in this virtual world, that they participate when we ask them to, and that they turn in their work in a timely manner. Let me share one more screen with you. Here is our contact information for Pod 06B. Email is the easiest and fastest way to get a hold of us. We are all sitting in front of our computers all day long, so we can shoot you an email back quite quickly. So if you can please take a minute and jot those down, we would be happy to answer any questions that you have. Thank you for joining us today, and please let us know if we can help in any way.